Oh, man, are you guys ready for this? Because federal authorities are questioning Arkansas's allowing medical marijuana users to obtain concealed and carry permits. That's right. The Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives, the ATF, sent a letter this week to the Arkansas Department of Public Safety expressing concerns about the state's administration of its concealed handgun carry license, CHCL, in relation to medical marijuana users. The concealed handgun carry license is one of the recognized alternatives to a potential gun buyers having to go through a federal background check. Dated on Monday, the letter was sent by Mariana Mitchum, chief of the Firearms and Explosives Industry Division, and it was addressed to Rick Stallings, operations director for the Division of Arkansas Crime Information. In the letter, Mitchum details the ATF's public safety concerns surrounding Arkansas's issuing of CHCLs to people prohibited by federal law from possession of guns, including medical marijuana users, which creates an unacceptable risk of placing firearms in the hands of prohibited persons. Oh, my God. Mitchum wrote that the Arkansas's law, in quotes, may allow prohibited medical marijuana users to obtain a concealed handgun carry license, which would then let them purchase a gun from a federal firearms licensee by sidestepping the background check process at the point of sale. After exchanging text messages with a Department of Public Safety spokesperson throughout Wednesday seeking to arrange an interview with Stallings, the spokesperson sent an email at 3:50 p.m. that confirmed that the department had officially received the letter. An attempt to arrange the interview with Mitchum in time for publication was also unsuccessful, and the ATF's letter said Arkansas had previously been advised on the federal denial criteria concerning controlled substances. And according to the letter, in March 2023, the Federal Bureau of Investigation's Criminal Justice Information Services Division conducted an audit of Arkansas background check alternate permit process, and the audit found nothing requiring corrective action. And on April 29th, a letter detailing the result was mailed to the Department of Public Safety. The letter incurred supplemental audit documents and a policy reference guide, and Mitchum's letter noted that in the policy reference guide, federal denial criteria included controlled substance user, which was defined as an unlawful user or a addicted to any controlled substances. I wonder. Schedule 2 drugs would be controlled substances, and I wonder, do they do this for people that are on pharmaceutical medication also? Because I don't think that they do. But nonetheless, this thing goes on and on and on, and since Gretchen kindly asked if I would just read half of it, this is just a portion of it, but you can read the full article. It is pretty long, all on our website at www.highat9news.com, and this is Jason Beck for High at 9 News. What do you think about this?
So, because I definitely like to tune you out, just in a nutshell. So,
Yes.
Arkansas is allowing marijuana medical patients to conceal and carry. That's the gist, and the ATF has a problem with
Well,
it.
I think what's happening is they have a brand new program, right? And so basically, I think what is happening is they have people that are patients that already previously had concealed carry licenses, and so they're not doing a background check when they issue these new medical cannabis licenses to people to see if they had a CHCL. That would be my guess based off my understanding of this story.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you, Gretchen?
Sort of.
Okay. Because the CHCLs, they've given those out for a number of years. It's not like those just happened.
Sure.
These medical licenses just came out in this state. And so now they're not doing a cross-reference of people that have CHCLs in relation to people that they are issuing out these cards.
Got it. Is there any concern coming from the governor's office? Because last I checked, she's not the biggest fan of cannabis.
Let me scroll down. Let's see. I don't believe so, but let's see what she says.
I did a quick scroll. I didn't see any.
I don't see anything in regards to the governor's position on this. This just looks like this is just a department battle of departments, and that's pretty much it. There is one quote in here that's kind of interesting. Forrester doesn't know if losing the concealed carry license exemption to the application process would be a good or bad outcome. And in a quote, they say, the problem you have with this system right now is I don't care if you're in Alaska or all the way from Florida up to Maine and Hawaii. Everybody's using the system, Forrester said, pointing to his countertop computer screen showing the Law Enforcement Enterprise Patrol, or LEAP. It's the program that every Walmart, every gun store, every Bass Pro Shop uses to submit background checks digitally. The system will only take so much, and Forrester noted that on Black Friday, a holiday season, it'll jam it all up. And do I know that for a fact? Do I work with their IT? No, but I notice on busy retail days, we have a high probability of delays. So they're saying that the whole system is all screwed all the way around this, Gretchen.
Because they're worried about putting guns into
People that
pot-loving
smoke it.
people's hands.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Arkansas's got bigger problems to worry about. But
I totally
whatever.
agree. I feel like this is getting kind of pushed by Tom Cotton a little bit.
Isn't that your boy?
I mean, it's not necessarily my boy. He's the largest prohibitionist in the Senate.
I don't know. I think a good conversation needs to be had with the governor there and try and get her on board cannabis. But if no one's paying any of those good old lobbyists to have that conversation, we're effed.
Yeah, I'm going with the we're effed. I'm going to ride with that. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell everyone out there, too, don't bend the knee to that system. Keep your concealed and carry and keep your medical cannabis card.
I'm a weed-smoking gun owner. I've never shot anyone.
See?
That's good of you.
You have any thoughts on this, Rochelle or Tony?
I'll say that I'm so sick of the whole like cannabis versus guns. It's just, in my opinion, personally, just another way to weaponize cannabis. Since everything else now that the prohibitionists are saying has failed and been proven untrue, it's like, okay, well, your guns though, how about we take your guns? Nobody wants to lose their guns. So if they have to make a choice between that and the plant, I would say a lot of people are going to choose guns, and I think it's a lot of bullshit, personally.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Exactly.
Tony, what's the stance in Texas? I feel like y'all would have a lot of gun-loving, conceal and carry medical patients out there.
Well, in Texas, you don't need a license to carry and conceal because this is a real state. So they abide by the Constitution. But with any law, when you're carrying, you can't be under the influence of anything. We do have legalized medical marijuana here in Texas, but you cannot drive and operate a motor vehicle and or be in possession and be holding a firearm while you are actually intoxicated in any way, shape, or form. So in Texas, there's no real issue with that. They're not drug testing you to see if you smoke weed and you purchase firearms or something like that. It's like, it's if you have under 4 ounces of marijuana, in most cases it's like a $10 fine or something like that. It's not really as strict as it once was. And actually today, my story, we're going to be talking about an effort with decriminalization out there, and we're out here in Texas now. But for the most part, Visine.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. I am not mad at that.